Good morning, everyone. Welcome to Heart of K, Purple Sky KT here. It has been a while, I know, 3 days, and we'll get into that in a bit. It is currently 6:16 a.m. I hope you are well. I hope you slept well. I hope everything in your corner is well for the most part. And if there's anything that's not well at this moment, I only hope that it will get better as we continue in this thing called life. I slept very well last night. Woke up to use the bathroom once. Well, I woke up again, but it was my regular time. But the one time that I did wake up, I did have a dream. I don't know anyone in the dream. I don't remember the dream, but I just remember that the dream left me shook. So this morning's meditation was definitely appreciated. I did my regular 30-minute meditation and had a moment where I was, which is normal. That's the normal part. I had a moment where I was experiencing letting my guard down, but this time it was the easiest I've ever encountered while meditating. It just got easier and easier and easier to let my guard down and to feel safe with letting my guard down. So that was I love that experience. I took a 3-day break because I finished Fullmetal Alchemist Brotherhood. I finished it Friday, and as I'm watching the series, there are tears, little tear jerkers, coming out my eyes. But, as soon as I get on my toilet, tears just started rolling. Yep, the toilet does it to me every time. So I cried. I don't remember if I cried the first time watching Brotherhood as I did, but it just felt like a different experience overall. Before I get any further, let's just clear some things up. There are 2 separate animes. There's Fullmetal Alchemist and there's Fullmetal Alchemist Brotherhood. I started out with Fullmetal Alchemist because Diamond and Ruff kept encouraging me to watch the series. When I watched Fullmetal Alchemist, I think by the 3rd episode, I said, I'm taking a break from this because there were too many deaths. Like, every episode had to do with someone dealing with death in their personal life. I was like, are we really going to watch this? So, but I still was going to. But he told me, no, that's the wrong one. You need to watch Brotherhood. And he was right. There is a song by Pornography, that's the name of the band. The song Melissa. So I thought it was going to be in Brotherhood. It's not. It's in Alchemist. And I decided that when that song plays, I'm going to dance. And I found the song on YouTube and danced after I finished the series. And also after my little Tevin Campbell, Michael Jackson marathon. I'm a fan. So there's a lot going on with Fullmetal Alchemist Brotherhood. So I'll just tell you. Essentially, I'm giving you the first two episodes because that's when they tell you what's going on. So the Elric brothers, Alphonse and Edward, known as Ed and Al, attempted to use alchemy to perform the taboo of reawakening the dead, because their mother passed away and dad went AWOL. Like, we don't know why dad just up and left. He becomes Ed Edward, he's a very well-known alchemist in the sense of, I'm positive. Sorry, let me go back. So in order to go through with in order to, you have to give something to gain something of equal value. So he lost his leg, Ed lost his leg trying to bring his mom back to life. What ended up happening is that he lost his brother to this realm, and his brothers, in order to get back his brother's soul, he makes the encryption and the insignia, sorry. Is it insignia? Whatever. It looks like a beautiful tattoo. But he makes it and brings the brother back, but only brings back his soul. So his soul is in a suit of armor. And now they're traveling in order to find a way to get back his brother's, get back Al's body. Because of what was going on, and the military got word of it, and there are state alchemists, Ed and Al was able to become state alchemists even at a young age, and they took that as an opportunity to travel and find a way to, well, they were looking for a philosopher's stone. I'm just gonna leave it there. Now, I rewatch anything, but I rewatch anime that have a personal part in my life. I don't understand how, this is me personally, I don't understand that a person could watch something that would or could make them think differently about situations and learn nothing from it. It's just for pure entertainment. No. I believe there is a language that we all can speak. You know, it's a language of no words. It's something that we just know. It's a vibe. It's there. So I watched Fullmetal Alchemist Brotherhood over because I wanted to see if there was something that I missed. If there's something that I could learn something new. Because I originally watched it in 2013. And I was just fascinated with it. Just that it was different. Children die. We don't see that a lot in American TV unless the child is sick. So there's a lot that I enjoyed about it, but for the sake of the story mode, there was a promise that was made to me that Winry is a friend. Winry is a friend of Al and Ed. She's also responsible for his automail. That's his arm, mechanical arm. There's a promise that Ed and Winry make to each other. And a friend of mine made that promise with me. And I just remember feeling disheartened because that promise is so important. Such an important promise. You don't make a promise like that unless you're going to keep it. And it was a promise that I was convinced to make because I wasn't sure if I should make that promise. But this person convinced me, so I went along with it. And at this moment, it doesn't look like that person is keeping their promise. So I was disheartened by the end of it. But that's not why I cried. I cried because it's such a beautiful series. I definitely admire the relationship between Mustang and Hawkeye. And she's not an alchemist. He is. But, in a lack of better words, she's just ride or die. Like, she got the gun, I got you. Do what you gotta do. I love the Armstrong family from, Olivia, man who they refer to her as Sir, but the man that she took care of, her what would they call? I want to say brigadier or brigmen or bridgemen, her army, because she was in control of the north side of the country. I remember how excited I was for her, but I don't want to be like her. I just like her for who she was. Because then when she came to Central, that was a whole different story. I love her brother, I love the married couple.
Morning,
Morning, mommy. My mom just woke up. She doesn't know that I'm recording. There's just so much to love about Full Metal Alchemist Brotherhood. It's a story. It's continuity. It's showing you that your enemies can be your friends, and your friends can be questionable. It's amazing. There's so much going on. So I definitely agree. I suggest that you should watch it. It's perfect. I couldn't ask for a better anime. Even though Howl's Moving Castle is still my favorite anime movie. It was Summer Wars, but I watched that over. Summer Wars I did watch originally with Diamond in the Rough, and I have my own copy, and I watched it over, and it was nice. But Howl's Moving Castle has my heart as an anime series. Full Metal Alchemist Brotherhood. So I still do have a lot to talk about. A lot of subject matters, but today I think I just want to stick with the review. I want to continue getting ready for work. I got a lotion in my ashy skin. Showing legs today. How you doing? And as always, thank you for being here. Thank you for watching. And I love you. Stay safe.